So the leaks just keep on coming for the Nintendo Switch 2, whatever that's going to be actually officially called. Your guess is as good as mine. We're going to have to wait and see. But this one is absolutely massive. It is very, very big because if it is true, it gives us a little bit of a look inside of how powerful this console can potentially be, as well as some other little kind of tidbits as well. So if you guys do enjoy this one, be sure to leave it a like. Really helps the channel. Subscribe for more. We do everything Nintendo on this channel. Lord willing, whenever this new Nintendo console comes out, of course, we'll take a look at it, unbox it, play it here on the channel. Guides, walkthroughs, unboxings, you name it. If it's Nintendo, it goes here. It's always a good time. So this is coming from someone over on Reddit, right? So there's gaming leaks and rumors Reddit subreddit, and someone who goes by the name I'm a Hero, I'm a Hero 2, made their own account because I guess other people were pretending to be them or something. So they came on to clarify some recent leaks. Apparently this person has some sort of reliable track record, to say the very least. And there's a lot of stuff that they actually noted within their post. And some of that had to do with, Sega, that they said another Sonic game is coming next year, along with Jet Set, Comics Zone, a new Guardian Heroes, different things like that. They did talk a little bit more about Persona 6, that it's a bit further away than the last time that they updated. They don't think it's going to be making the original plan of 2024, which was the original plan was reveal last winter, and different things like that. So again, there's a little bit of tidbits there, but the most interesting part in here is going to be the part that has to do with the Switch. And so with the Switch, they actually talked about Switch 2 dev kits have been here a while. And they said that they can verify it is backwards compatible with a few games tested. So new cartridge, new camera feature. So right there, you got some really interesting tidbits. I want to talk a little bit more about that. But let's look at the rest of the section really quick first. So they actually said they were talking about, Final Fantasy IX, which is really interesting. This is all stuff to do with Square Enix. But there's a part that actually is very, very interesting that has to do with the Switch. They actually said also Final Fantasy VII Remake 2 ends with a new pro tag set up for part 3. Take your guess as what happens. So that's very interesting as well. Again, Final Fantasy IX, apparently they are coming out with some kind of remake or remaster. But if you look a little bit lower, right, under the fact that apparently Square has new PS5 dead kits, assuming that they're the PS5 Pro, under that, apparently they said Final Fantasy VII Remake looks and runs like a PS5 game on the Switch 2 dev kit. Port took no time, that this person was told. It could be a launch game, not sure, they said. That's pretty powerful. If this console is going to be as powerful as a PS5 game, I mean that's pretty beefy, and that's a huge step up for Nintendo, because again, they've been kind of a little bit lagging behind with the power department in some of their consoles for the past few years, obviously, or I guess a couple decades, whatever, however you want to say. I mean, I think the last time they were closer to being on par was maybe the GameCube era. But anyways, nonetheless, that's pretty powerful. Final Fantasy VII Remake can not only run on it, but runs like a PS5 game. That means that it's a substantial upgrade from the current Switch, because the current Switch, obviously, yeah, there's certain games you can play like The Witcher 3 and stuff, but they're severely downgraded, right? But with the games, I mean, again, with this being said, that apparently the game runs like a PS5 game, that's a massive upgrade. And then again, the other tidbits that they mentioned is the backwards compatibility. There's been rumored for a while now. A lot of people have been talking about that, and that's apparently going to be a thing with the next console, which is a good thing. So think, like the DS to the 3DS, right? The 3DS was backwards compatible with the 2DS, right? There was a new cartridge with the 3DS, but the 3DS cartridge slot was still able to take those DS games in it as well, right? But the DS cartridge slot was not able to take the 3DS games. So something like that, apparently, it seems to be what is probably going to happen, because again, they're saying it's a new cartridge, and yet it's backwards compatible, and that'd be the only way that would work. Again, similar to the DS and 3DS. And then the other part was that there's a new camera feature. So I guess they're going to be adding some kind of camera to this thing. The Wii U gamepad had a camera. The Switch did not. So again, that'll be interesting. Is there going to be any kind of AR, augmented reality kind of implementation with this? Your guess is as good as mine. I mean, again, there's so many things you can do with the camera, obviously, especially if you have a front-facing camera or even a back-facing camera. There's a lot that games could utilize with that. The possibilities are honestly endless with something like that. So I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below about all these tidbits. As per usual, every leak take with a grain of salt. It could be fake, but again, it seems like this person has a pretty solid track record from what I can tell, with a lot of different stuff. And there's a lot of interesting stuff, even beyond just the Switch too, some stuff we mentioned like Final Fantasy 9 and PS5, Pro, different things like that. Some pretty interesting tidbits to say nonetheless. So if you enjoyed this one, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you guys soon in another one. Let me know what you hope to see from this next Nintendo console iteration, and I'll see you guys soon in another one. Tell them, friends, game on, and thanks for watching.